Hey everyone, Ben and Aubrey here, and boy do we have some epic updates for you.
They're always epic these days. Additionally, we do have some sad news, but to brighten your day, we also have a little bit of HHN spec. So let's get to it. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with some epic updates. Epic Universe is getting closer by the day. Summer 2025 can't come soon enough, and Universal Creative is putting in some amazing details, and we're really starting to see those lands come to life.
Not only is the massive water feature within the main area of Epic Universe coming together, but the details of the Dark Universe, I like to call it Monsters
World,
and the Wizarding World are really coming together. On top of that, one of our favorite pieces, which we're starting to see detail work really happen now, are the portal entrances into each land. It is amazing to me how detailed each of those pieces have become, so that you really truly know, wow, I'm gonna go into the Dark Universe or the Wizarding World or How to Train Your Dragon land. Are they worlds or lands these days? Because I like to flip it back and forth between the two.
Speaking of How to Train Your Dragon World, the Flyer ride has begun test rides with some water dummies.
Would you ride it for the very first ride if you had the opportunity?
I would. I'd be very concerned about getting motion sick though, because we know how like Universal tends to like adjust rides based off how riders actually feel.
So you're saying I should do it first?
You should probably do it first, but
I'd be more concerned just in general of like the very first ride when they have real people on it.
Whee!
There they go. Speaking of epic updates, we do have more epic/international updates to talk about today as well.
Universal has also announced that they have begun preliminary research on potentially opening a park in the United Kingdom.
I am so stoked to hear about this. Not only do Ben and I need to update our passports, but we will be visiting that park in the future. Now I know Ben said preliminary, but why wouldn't they put another park in?
It's a little too early to do some spec, but what would you like to see in that park?
Stake in the ground, I need Wizarding World in the UK so I can truly feel like I am a wizard. Not to mention, I would like to see, personally, a full castle.
Fantastic Beasts, so.
Don't try to make that happen.
No, don't try and make fetch happen.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. Fantastic Beasts are not gonna happen. Or is it?
Or is it?
What else would you want to see?
One thing that I thought of when I was thinking about like Jason Bourne and the Bourne stunt show is you have a UK equivalent in 007 James Bond. It also fits the dynamic of like Universal likes making lands about books, but as well as movies. So either one of those with James Bond being a book and a movie fits just fine.
Paddington Bear for the kids.
For the kiddos. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm just saying things where they have an accent, but we go with it.
The other one that's gotten rumored in Orlando, but I think would also fit really well in the UK, is Lord of the Rings. Now, there's tons of problems with having Lord of the Rings, as you need such a large space to do that land justice. But if anybody can give Lord of the Rings the justice it deserves, it's Universal Creative.
I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that they will put Lord of the Rings in one of the extra areas of Epic Universe.
Now, there is one problem that I really see with opening a UK park, and that is the weather.
It's a bit chillier there than Orlando.
It's a bit chilly, it's a bit rainy, so I suspect if they do open a park in the UK, it will be a lot of indoor rides.
Not mad about it, although there needs to be at least one good roller coaster. I think Velocicoaster's come to teach us all that.
Now, I have the unfortunate job of introducing the sad news of today's update.
Do I have to tell them about it?
You have to. What are the rumors?
So we've heard some rumors about some sad news happening at both the studio side and at the island side, that we're not going to see some cast members in the future.
Or at least they'll change roles.
On the studio side, we have been told rumor through some inside sources that the dancers at Mel's Drive-In,
Die-in.
or die-in, depending on what time of year you're there. The dancers for that show will no longer be dancing as of the end of January.
Now, hopefully that means that Mel's Drive-In is close to reopening, but more to follow on that front.
On the island side, we have also heard rumor about some cast members that will no longer be located in the area as well. And we're talking about the citizens in Port of Entry. They're hilarious. They'll razz you and they'll put on a show, but it also sounds like they will no longer be performing as of the end of January as well.
There are going to be some closures in the early season of 2024.
Put this on your calendar.
From January 8th through February 1st, Jurassic Park River Adventure will be closed for its annual refurbishment, as well as from February 2nd until March 13th, Popeyes will be closed for its winter refreshment.
Refreshment. That's a nice way to put it. So if you're looking to ride those water rides, do it before those closures take place, or else you're out of luck. Last but not least, I don't know if this is sad news or if it's really exciting news, because it could go either way. But y'all know about the Universal Legacy store in City Walk? We have heard that it may be permanently closing so that they can use it for an Epic Universe preview store.
Now, this is a mixed review because we absolutely love the Universal Legacy store. There's some great merch, some great tributes to Universal Days Gone Past, but getting an Epic Preview Center is very exciting to the future of Universal.
Now, we originally thought that the preview store for Epic Universe would be located in either the New York or the Hollywood section where they've been using these are the current tribute stores. And that's why that they were moving them back and forth for the current tribute stores. However, it makes sense to me why they would close the Legacy store in City Walk to be able to utilize it for a Epic Universe Preview Center, so that so many more people can go check it out, see what Epic Universe will all be about, and really get excited.
Do you think they will move the tribute stores back to New York?
I do. Unless they put the Legacy store in there. What better place to put the Legacy store? Like, I don't think you can get rid of the Legacy stuff. You need to have it. Finally.
For our HHN fanatics,
let's move away from the sad news. Let's talk about some happy stuff.
Happy stuff, speculation. Everybody loves speculation. It's not even 2024. Let's start even more HHN spec.
It's never too early for spec.
Never too early.
Happy scary spec time.
Universal has filed permits with some code names.
Code names. And now, if you don't know why we're bringing up these code names, it's because during HHN season, Universal Creative gives the houses, as well as the scare zones, fun code names that are very hard to figure out. Like, why they gave them the code name they gave them. This last season for HHN 32, the code names were, I believe, fruits and vegetables. So this year, the code names that we have recently been appraised of, are dessert code names. We have 4 of them, and they are pudding, flan, cookies, and pie.
If you know what those mean,
Zombie Chris, I'm looking at you.
Other than that, let's start the rumor mill in the comments, because...
What do you think these code names mean? Personally, because there are 4 that we've seen so far, I think that they are for the scare zones. There's more code names to come. I will be curious if they stick with desserts, and if so, what the other option will be for whatever other zone. I'm just rambling at this point because I'm so excited.
And finally, our last piece of HHN speculation is that we believe HHN 33 will begin on August 30th, 2024.
Big news there, but it is our speculation. Nobody has announced it yet. We just went ahead and booked a hotel and checked a calendar and said, you know what? We think this is what's going to happen.
So if you want to save some money and book your hotels early and do some speculating with us, Hard Rock had some great deals currently. Yeah,
you got a really good deal on your hotel. And also, the best part about Universal is that if we do need to move or transfer our reservation, they are very reasonable about it. But we feel very confident that HHN will start on August 30th for night 1. based off of years past, how well HHN's been doing, and still running it for the same amount of days as years prior. We're jazzed for HHN 33. We're excited to see everybody in the parks for it. If you're jazzed for HHN 33, let us know because we'd love to see you there. If you got anything out of this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stick around for more Universal and epic updates.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.